This is a Chuki beat.
Now I can do this a lot better in car, but you know it's not as nice to look at for you guys. Nice little jump drift there. SHADOWxHUNTER here. I'm with Cruizers Motorsports. Check out the Facebook page. I'm going to do a little how to tune, drift tuning here on this Forza Edition Silvia S15. Wide body, of course. Thank God they finally answered our prayers and put wide body in Motorsports. It's a pretty basic drift tuning tutorial here. I got some in-depth stuff that I use in order to help me really iron out my cars. However, I will not exactly be going over those unless people really want me to. I'll probably go over them anyways, or at least part of them. So first things first, this is pretty much a fully built car running sport tires. It has, I want to say, 700-800 horsepower. We're going to go into free play here so you guys can take a look and see how it goes. So let's see. There's all the stats. Yeah, it's about 800 horsepower, about 700 foot-pounds of torque, 2,600 pounds. There you go. Running sport tires with max tire width all the way around. So we're going to pull up to Maple Valley here. So I'm going to switch to a stock tune here, because I already have my tune on it. So I'm going to pull it up to stock tune here. Reset. So here's what the stock tune looks like. Bland as shit, as you know, as you can tell. So we will start with tires. Usually I'll drop the tire pressure down a little bit. I do it more on my circuit cars, but we'll do 28.5 for my drift cars. My alignment is where I tend to get most of my benefit from, and it just seems to work really well. There's no scientific reason behind it, in my opinion. This is just what I found that works while playing around with it. I mean, there is some scientific thought I put into it, but if it actually works and is valid in this game, who fucking knows? Alright, so there's my alignment specs there. That's usually my base specs that I'll start off with, and then I'll tweak from there. Roll bars, I usually leave them alone until it's something where I really actually have to fine tune the car. If it's not going to require me to fine tune it, I'm probably not going to touch it. Let's talk about ride height, obviously as low as possible. Let's go to dampening and all that. Skip over that for now. I usually do a little bit more front brake bias, just so that way I can use it to slow down the front end and kind of tuck it in the middle of a drift. Up that a little bit, up this a little bit. So here is where it gets tricky. So you got the weight of the car. I believe I said it was like 2,600 pounds. I have a little formula here for judging tire blah blah blah, or for judging spring rates, and it basically is you take your spring rate, and so, or you take your overall weight, so my 2635, you divide it, or well, you multiply it by the weight distribution, so it's 53% up front. So you multiply it by 0.53, and then you divide that answer by 2, and that will give you your front. And then you do the same with the rear, except for instead of the 53%, you do the 47, because it's the inverse. And that will give you that. Dampening, I won't go into exactly how I get that, just because it's kind of complicated, but this is roughly what it would equate out to. Correctly, it's along these lines. That looks about right. So there, now we got the whole car tuned up. We'll go give her a rip. Also, if you want this tune exactly, you don't feel like actually putting your own tune on it, I have the tune out there if you have the S15 Forza edition. So just type in SHADOWxHUNTER. Pretty sure the description said something along the lines of SHADOWxHUNTER drift tune. So here it is. It's the same exact thing, everything I run. It's exactly how I set it up. So this is, I want to say RB26. I don't know for a fact, so don't kill me if it's the wrong engine, but it's the 2.6 liter inline 6 turbo, twin turbo, which I believe that's an RB26, but like I said, don't kill me if I'm wrong. I don't really know much about Nissans or any of that fun stuff, but as you can see, it's a very solid drift tune. I'm kind of half-ass drifting right now. Just trying to think of things to talk about while I run this lap. And I'm still pulling great numbers and maintaining fantastic control. Car pulls some pretty good numbers. Now, being as there's no drift lobbies in Forza 7 yet, I can't go online and prove it, or I don't really have a comparison of what people are running for drift points on tracks. Now, granted, I don't watch drift points. I'm not really much of a points drifter myself. I'm more of a tandem and just let's go have fun and bash around. Oop, too much e-brake there, and I lost it. But, as you can see, I still maintain pretty good control over the car. It's a solid drift tune, honestly. It's one of my favorite cars to drift lately. Just, I mean, look at it. It looks sexy as shit. Now, I can't drift well out of the car right now. I used to be able to do it in Forza 6, but for some reason Forza 7 just feels weird, so... Let's give you one big entry here.
This is a Chuki production.
Now I can do this a lot better in car, but you know it's not as nice to look at for you guys. Nice little jump drift there. Flip her back around. Alright guys, so if you have any questions, comments, blah 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 blah, leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I will have links to the Cruizers gaming Facebook page where we also set up wow, I brain fart. I will have a link to the Cruizers Gaming Facebook page down in the description, and I will also have a link to Skywarp 72, his YouTube channel, Cruizers Motorsports. As you can see from the stickers that I'm rocking on the car, I will have links to that as well. Check him out. He has some pretty awesome videos. I keep saying but I don't know what else I'm going to say, so stay tuned for more videos. Depending on how well this one goes over, I got some drag tuning videos I can put up. So anyways, thanks for watching.